Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the new studio, which is not new anymore. It's old. It's more than a week here. But every time I look and I see that pink, I'm like, I just love it. So I'm also wearing a pink shirt and pink everything, a pink watch. Hi, Kev. How you doing? His epic life. He's living an epic life. He's also our Oklahoma representative of the Leopard Leather Works. Welcome to the Great Escape, you guys. Last week, everybody's making this last-ditch effort to get those paintings done, or at least get 40 by 40 centimeters done. I don't care if it's one painting, two paintings, 14 mini paintings. If you got 40 by 40 done, you get to be in the grand prize drawing, and we've got 3 grand prizes. A Dreamer Design canvas. We have a canvas that is being donated by Color and Chat with Joanna. It's a Diamond Art Club Christmas doggy. So cute. And then the third thing is, hold on. She told me, but the producer, Carrie told me, and I didn't listen. I wrote it down. I got it right here. Hold on. Oh no, oh, that's a game that I was playing. So, where is it? Messenger. Carrie's my boss. She's the boss. She's the producer. Okay, where is Carrie? And we have like 14 different chats going on here. Okay. Also, the grand prizes are going to be drawn. This is from a wheel that everybody's name will be on that has 40 by 40 centimeters done. Your name will go on that wheel, but you do have to be present to win, and that's going to be Monday night at 6 p.m. I'll put I'll just do like a little video clip. I'll put that in the Facebook group so everybody knows that. So, or we don't have to tell them, and it'll just be us. You know, Cindy will win, Trudy will win, Linda will win. We'll just keep it between us. How about that? Or I could tell everybody, and that would be us also. What else? Okay. Oh, Art and Soul, Hannah Lynn, Christmas Eve Mermaid. Whoa, that's a load of a load. Hannah Lynn, Christmas Eve Mermaid. And a Dreamer design of your choice. Now that's the one I would like to win, but so guys, just between us, I've been listening. This is a crime channel. I've been listening to all of the well, here's why I haven't had any shows. First of all, the crime channels that are still functioning this week, because most of them are not. I don't know if you noticed, but CrimeCon is going on. And this year it is in Denver, Colorado. I don't know why I didn't think of going. It went out of my head. Probably because the darn thing, like they'll announce next year's CrimeCon before this one ends. It'll be sold out like that. I mean, all the big YouTubers go there, and that's where they're all at. That's why there's been really no trial. There is a trial going on, but on Monday it was already in its, it had started last week. So I don't like to have playing catch up on those trials. There is one in jury selection. They have not completed jury selection that I know of yet. I was going to look it up, but then I got waylaid by today's tragic news of the death of, I can't even think of his name. I'm sorry. I've had a headache all day, you guys. What's his name? So bad. A very conservative guy, one whose political views I don't agree with, but very influential amongst young conservatives, and they're calling it a political assassination. If you haven't heard, this gentleman was on the canvas of a university in Utah, answering questions, like a little political rally thing where they answer questions, probably sign people up to vote, that kind of thing. And he was shot by a sniper and lost his life, which is so tragic. Doesn't matter what your beliefs are. Gun violence is not the answer, you guys. And they do not have, they have a person of interest in custody. and they are saying, last I heard, I think this is the shooter. They think they're leaning towards this being the shooter. That, you know, they have to be very careful about what they call people at what stage of an investigation because of Miranda rights and privacy rights and all that good stuff. I didn't say hi to anybody, and that's totally on me. Kev, I said hello to you. He's my special friend. You said something to me the other day. Oh, where did you guys go? Where'd you go? You disappeared. Kevin, you texted me the other day, and I think it was late, and I didn't see. I was up in the middle of the night, like all night. I have turned into a vampire, complete vampire. I'll sleep all day, stay up all night. I was diamond painting 4 o'clock in the morning, listening to, you know, Taylor Swift. Now I'm in exile, seeing you out. The neighbors probably laugh because, oh God, there she goes with her Taylor Swift again. Anyway, I saw your message, Kev, and then I responded, but it was hours after you sent it. Hi, Cindy and Linda and Trudy. These are all the people that we're all going to be the winners of the Great Escape because we're not going to tell anybody else when the drawing is. Hi, Bonnie. Well, Bonnie might have heard. She was here. Rochelle is here driving home from work and listening. Well, I hope you have a pleasant drive. Hello, Margaret Mull and Momo Grimes. Crafting with Mary. Hi, honey. Oh, my God. Tia's. You are here. Tia, do you want to come in and say hello? I miss you. Oh, my God. Let me send Tia an invite. Maybe she'll come talk to us. If her hair's done, did you do your hair, sweetheart? If you didn't do your hair and you can't make it, I understand. First, I got to remember how to do it. Oh, here we go. Copy. All right, let me send this over to Tia and see if she wants to join us. Because let's see, Tia, where are you, Tia? There's the sisters. Let's see. Where's Tia? Tia, did you change your name? Why aren't you coming up, Tia? All right, I'll just put it in the sisters chat because I don't know why your name is. Did you block me, Tia? All right, here it is. There you go. So you're welcome to come in if you would like. I think I sent it twice. Oh, well. Okay, let's go back to StreamYard. You guys never left. I had to. Robin, hello. Hi, honey. Ellen, she finally made it live. Finished her canvas late. Let's see, Ellen, I should have called you. We could have sat there and sang Taylor Swift together. Bonnie says, grr, I most likely won't be able to make that live on Monday. Oh, no. Why does she want to have it at 6 p.m.? Who decided 6 p.m.? Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know why she said 6 p.m. Maybe that's when she usually goes live on Mondays. 6. Oh, because I do my building live at 7:30. But I could do my building live another night. I don't know. Is it the time, Bonnie, or is it just Monday's a bad night? And we're never going to be able to get everybody on the same page with time and whatever. But Jerry, hi. How are you? Okay. Robin Pennington is here. Hello. And oh my gosh, Robin, the puzzler is here. The bibliophile public. I just like to say bibliophile. I can say it 3 times fast. The bibliophile puzzler is here. Her name is Robin. Charlie Kirk. Yes. Oh my God. And the guy that was doing the news conference, he was, I don't know what his role was. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest with you. I had it on in the background. I was doing something, playing this game or something. I don't know. Hey, Rhonda and Sherilyn. Hello. The guy called him Charlie Cook, and I thought, oh, that stings. You can't even get his name right. It's Charlie Kirk. Oh, well, I couldn't remember it, so at least he got it. Sounds like, yeah. So, okay. Who else? Oh, Gail's here. Hi, Gail. Jerry says very tragic, and they don't have the shooter. Oh, didn't hear that. Yeah, they have him. They've got him. They weren't calling him the shooter at first, but they had somebody that they picked up, and then they let him go. But then they picked somebody else up, and they have not let this somebody else go. Anyway, who else trickled in here? Vampires are succubus. You know what? I've just accepted it. I'm old. So what if I want to sleep during the day and stay up all night? Like, who cares? Like, I live in a house by myself now, self-imposed, and I'm loving it. And I do what I want when I want. I eat when I want. I eat what I want when I want. And I put on bras that don't work. I need to get a decent bra. What the hell is with these? Who makes these bras, man? Good Lord. Anyway, sorry. Kaylee says, I'm hearing he was shot from a rooftop over 200 yards. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if it was 200 yards. It's 50 feet, 200 yards, just three feet. Who knows? I don't know. Honestly, I didn't look at the map. I saw it. I glanced at the map. I will say that. But in any case. What else is going on? Your hair is done. She did her hair. Dawn, hello. You're a see, we should just get together at night. 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's just have a sister chat. Why not? There's Joanna. Hey, girl. Hey, making a big announcement. Am I making a big announcement? You're pregnant? What's the big announcement? Christy, hello. Someone was a good shot. That was a professional hit. That was like, you know what I would be scared of now? These political pundits. I'm not, I subscribe to a couple of their channels because I think some of them are entertaining. But they need to be scared because they don't get Secret Service protection. And they're out there on social media, running their mouths. Not that they shouldn't. I mean, it's a free country, but who would have thought that you'd have to, I don't know, gird your loins, get out there and yeah, it was a professional hit. Yeah, I think they could see a very young politician in this guy and one that had a lot of influence. And oh my God, we don't have to talk about it anymore because here she is. At least those are glasses. Oh my God. Can I give you a hug?
Can you hear me?
Can I give you a hug?
Yes, you can.
I miss you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Oh my gosh, she's got a painted wall behind her. She's in a crafting chair. She's not sitting on the floor. Look at you.
I'm in my little crafting room now.
Oh my God, she got the suitcase ready to go. Where are you headed to?
Oh, that's my craft bag. I keep that packed.
Oh, okay.
I was going through it, so I try and keep a diamond painting in there, a cross stitch. I do have a junk journal pouch where I can, do kind of a variety of whatever when I go on retreats. So I have it out because there's
she's gonna make a quick escape, man. She grabbed that suitcase with one hand, the fireman with the other.
There you go. Like I do grab that one. It stays packed. It has my butt cushion in there, craft's ready to go. So
if you are someone that is maybe not as familiar with my channel because you're here for the Great Escape and you are very involved in the channels, or if you're watching back on the replay, if you're very involved in the Leopard Leatherworks channels, this is Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions. She goes live on Wednesday nights. Going live tonight at 9 p.m. Central. Did I get that right? Got it right. Cool. And she's a hoot. She really is. You don't want it, but I will have to warn you, she's long-winded. It takes her about an hour and a half to say goodbye.
It takes a while to shut it down. I've been so long building it up.
And she has Lizzie.
I don't think she, yeah, Lizzie. I'm the talker. Lizzie's not.
Well, when she has something to say, she says it though. Let me
That's
tell you,
true.
you don't mince words. Yeah.
So lately, we have been I've been working on this craft room. I went to the cross stitch cruise. I think it was in March. And when I came back from that, while I was gone, the kids had set up our spare room into a craft room for me. Um, I know, you know, how we spill over into the living room and things like that. So it was an area specifically for me to just craft in. It's a spare bedroom, had a bed in here, and it's got its own in-suite bathroom. And it was going empty. Like I hadn't been in there since my mom had left. Um, so the room was sitting empty, and my kids, well, let's get you in there. You have somewhere to craft, and the living room is basically their hangout spot. I very rarely am in there at this point. So lots of
Okay.
fun.
Chat, let's simmer down. I apologize for bringing up a political subject. It's good Lord. Everybody has their opinions and they're entitled to them. And that's what makes this a great country. And that's what this guy, yes, he was a father of two, a husband. I'm sure he was a great person, but, you know, you should be able to speak your mind. And that includes a podcast. And I do a crafting and crime podcast. And I don't censor people. If they want to come in here and they want to speak their piece, they have the forum to do that. And I don't care if it's the left or right, but we all need to get along and we'll move on from there. I'm sorry I brought it up, but it's the reality. It's what happened today. It's what happened as a result of gun violence. We'll just leave it at that. All right, back to you, Tia. Back to our regular programming now that everybody's gone on to a different channel. You know, but that's okay. If you don't like it, go on to a different channel. But I think we need to be able to talk, have discussions. You know, I don't want to be silenced because I think someone might shoot me in the head, you know, because I have an opinion. I'm sorry. Got me riled up here. Okay.
Would you like a hug? Some
No.
sweet
Robin
kisses?
says I don't involve myself in politics, but did just have to Google it. I slept all afternoon and didn't. Oh, she didn't hear about it. Okay. Hard to feel sorry for criminals getting their due. Oh, speaking of which, oh my God, I've been watching the juror fallout from this Donna Adelson trial. Man, they were on her like it wasn't even close. Like guilty.
Guilty, 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 guilty.
Yeah, I mean, like there was no debate. He said when they originally got back there in the jury room, it was like 9-3 or 8-4, you know, however that adds up to 12. I think I did the math correctly.
You did.
But they convinced those 4 people, and they were only holding out because of a few, you know, questions that they had in their head. Once these questions were answered, it was a no-brainer. And but they're all the 2 jurors that have come out. One, bless her heart, she's got a TikTok channel that's probably blowing up right now because she came out on TikTok and said, hey, I was the juror for. So smart on her part, man. So smart. She went into that juror room and she said, I would like to be the 4-person, please. And they said, fine, go ahead. So she was the 4-person. And then she comes out on social media. Like so smart on her part, really. And both these people that we've heard from are young people. She's 26, and I think this guy is 24. This guy that's talking, first of all, he's incredibly good looking for a 24-year-old. And based on having served on this jury, he went to the college and changed his major. He was majoring in engineering, changed it to pre-law.
Oh, that's amazing.
And the guy that interviewed him said, you know, that would make Dan Markel so proud.
I think so also. I mean, and just to real quickly kind of go back when you were, you know, saying the jurors, it was 9-3 or 8-4. I went to court reporting, so I started off pre-law. and then transitioned into court reporting school to be a court reporter official in the courthouse. And one of the things when we were doing our apprenticeship and we had to print transcripts and bind them, get them off to the law firms and things, that we noticed is there would be a lot of times where jurors, they would hold out on a final vote just to make sure that there was an actual conversation, you know, like we didn't just come in here with a predetermined, decision without at least having a discussion on it. So I like that there were 6 questions and that they all kind of reined in once the questions were answered. Hey, I'm satisfied. There was a discussion. So I'm glad that that part came out, because it can be, it can set people up to think the justice system is flawed. And that is a good way of being able to say, no, it wasn't. We did have a discussion. There were 6 questions and we prevented everyone from coming in with a preset mindset.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like
and
that.
This guy, to hear, I listened to him talk for about an hour, and it was fascinating to hear a juror's perspective. It's always the things that they pick up on. One of the things he picked up on that I picked up on during the testimony, but I'm not sure it got everybody's attention. A lot of podcasters didn't talk about the fact that when these guys rented a car, they actually got a rental car that was very similar to Wendy's boyfriend's car.
That is definitely a good note to kind of,
the jurors were like, okay, and they were writing this down, so I think I did mention it.
There's a satire on Prime where they hunk a gentleman into being the foreman of a actual jury trial. And there's an actual actor on there. He's the guy that played in it's gonna take me a minute, but it's a singing. It's really good satire. And, everybody involved in the court system, from the judge, all the juries, the attorneys, all of them are actors. And the guy that was asked to be the foreman is the guy being punked. And they go through having to stay in the hotel.
I've seen that, yes, where the guy has the thing taped to his butt, the chair taped to his
They end up having to tape the chair to his butt. They were trying, they told him it was his job
every day
to delay the trial as much as possible. That was his one job. Like, they couldn't come in here and just be ready to go home. It was a simple case though. And the judge was chastising the actors and things like that. And they were trying to, you're supposed to represent them. This punishment is going to you. It's such a good satire. It's really good.
So if you've gotten this far into the show and you're still watching, thank you. But I will tell you, this is not the usual Craft With Me Wednesday format. So if you're considering subscribing to this channel, usually on Wednesdays, I don't even go through StreamYard. I usually go through OBS, which is a different program where I have multiple cameras where you can see my table, see whatever craft I'm working on. And I'll pick a craft each Wednesday and you'll get to see me working on that craft. And it could be crochet, it could be diamond painting, it could be Legos. Although I save the Legos now for Monday nights. I do the Build With Me Monday. If you like to watch that, you can find most anything on my channel, actually. How to make banana bread. Remember the pandemic stuff?
You remember that? My favorite segment that you
do a video on how to make the banana bread.
My favorite segment, hands down, is when you used to taste the different ice cream. Oh man, I would be sitting here waiting on your facial expressions.
I still do that on Sundays, but not during the event, so. But when the last one I think I taste tested was that Pop-Tart. Did you see me when I tried the Pop-Tart ice cream?
Was it good?
It wasn't terrible, but when you open the package, what a Pop-Tart looks, the package is about like this, it's a Pop-Tart. You open this ice cream package and literally it was like a little thing about this big. Ice cream sandwich.
Like, it's not even the same size.
Like a miniature Pop-Tart. I'm like, what?
I bought ice cream for us to taste test a few months ago. It is called unicorn poop. Oh, it's so horrible. That ice cream sat in the freezer for almost a month. And
Ah,
usually ice cream lasts 2, maybe 3 days, you know. I'm like,
well,
nobody's
eat it.
gonna eat the unicorn poop. They didn't like it at all.
I'm just reading the chat here.
What is chat say?
I don't know. So Kaylee says her crime review videos are so great. I don't know who she's talking about. Are they talking about a different YouTuber? Okay, I don't know. Let's not talk about. Oh my God, Ellen, miniatures. I remember you. We were going to do a
No.
miniature event. Oh, that was so disastrous. I've been playing around on Temu a bit too much, and I
You still
ordered.
messing with Timo?
Oh, I ordered what I thought was a Lego kit. It ended up being a Halloween miniature, and I was like, "Oh no, no!" I drove it right back to UPS. I'm like,
Like I know that a lot of people quit shopping on there because they were saying, you know, they was charging extra tariff fee or something. Are you still seeing a lot of that, or that have they moved a lot of their products domestically?
no, they've opened a lot of stores, so they're and local warehouses. So they've got all these stores, and if you keep your shopping to within one of the stores, you can get out of there without free shipping. With free
Oh, okay.
shipping, yeah.
Yes.
But that's kind of hard to do. But if you order from that's not local, that's from actual Temu, then there's like a minimum amount you have to order to get
Okay.
free shipping.
To
Yeah.
get it free. All right.
Well, thank you guys. I wish I could do more crime reviews for you, but it's been slow on the trial front, and not because there aren't trials going on, trust me, but Core TV is probably one of the people that they're instrumental in us getting that crime coverage, because they go in, they get the whatever the agreements they need to get from the clerk of the court to be able to go in there and stream this, and then everybody else ties into their stream, and they're busy with CrimeCon. So but it'll come back. I will be back, and
You already have like your cases picked out that you're going to cover for the next couple of sessions?
no, I don't. I know that there's a trial in jury selection Florida that Court TV will be covering if they ever get done with jury selection, where the man, all I know about it is a man is on trial for murder of his mistress, not his wife, his mistress, who was 8.5 months pregnant. And so he's got 2 charges of murder.
Yep, the baby.
They charged him with the baby's murder. You know, once upon a time that was very controversial. But
Is it a
not
fetus or
anymore.
not? Yeah.
Yeah. What, 8.5 months? Yeah, there's no question. There's no question about that. Anyway, so the other thing I do on the channel here is on Sundays, outside of the event, I if I'm not doing an event, Sundays, like she said, I have an ice cream segment at the end where I always try different flavor ice cream, but I usually try to do a This Week in Crime segment, and then we just chit chat, and then I will show everybody's progress on whatever craft you're working on. You can put it into the Crafting Journey Facebook group. If you're not part of that, go ahead and join that. You just have to answer a couple of questions and then you can get in. And I like to show that off on Sundays. So now that the event is almost over, and then there is another event. Drum roll. That's with DP Addiction Adventures, my girl Jen, who just bought a new purse. I'm so jealous. I almost bought that knockoff.
Did you see? It's green. Oh, it's gorgeous.
The worst color. Oh,
my favorite color. Well, I know green is hers also, but oh gosh. So
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, they've been selling like hotcakes on Temu, those
Really?
knockoffs. Oh yeah. Yeah. Not that hers is a knockoff, but
She said she
it's
went ahead and
not.
broke
It's
down and
not.
got the name brand and spent all the extra money.
Michael Kors, but that's her
Mhm,
story. She'll tell you on Friday. But
correct.
I did not realize she hadn't bought a purse in so long. Good Lord. I
I
I
do.
have a wall of purses.
Me
I
too. I'm into these croc totes at this point, and I've been buying them to match my croc shoes. So
You have
they're
more than
really
one now? I remember the first one your kids gave you.
big one. My kids got me, but that one is huge. That one is like retreat only. So you could put your stuff in and take them from the room down to the venue and things like that. But like for normal everyday, just getting in the truck, going out, driving or something, I need something a lot smaller. And so they got the smaller ones. They're really cute and they match so much better. You can put the gibbets in those also. So obviously my croc shoes always match my croc purse. And just a little bit of my personality. Everybody already gets in the truck and they're like, oh, ah. So I
Keep
just
talking. I got it. I'm gonna go get some. I want to show you.
you going okay. So for any of you guys who don't know me, I'm in love with Crocs. I'm gonna show you guys some because I already showed it online. So here's an example of a Croc tote and the matching shoes. So if you can see those, the tote and the shoes. And this is the small. So what I usually do, obviously, I'm always trying to bling out and butterfly out. And just a way to have fun and express my personality. Did you see my crop tote? I think I showed these online. This is the small.
That's gorgeous.
And I got the matching shoes.
Look at you.
So, and the
Where are
gibbet.
you going? And that looks like she's dressing for the wedding. Wait a minute. Hold on. Back up a step here. Where are you going in with that outfit? Ooh, pretty.
This one it's like a light mint seafoam green.
Oh,
And
I thought it
so,
was white. Okay.
yeah, I had a lot of like summer dresses with the colors in it.
Yeah.
And so I'm usually just wearing like a summer dress or something. Um,
So I wanted to show you the other night at the game. Here, I like to take pictures with all the mascots. So the Sonic guy came to the
oh,
game. I don't know if you know what Sonic is, but
yeah, we have it here.
so they're like, oh, I'm like, they were giving away free stuff. I'm like, oh, can I have something free? Because I'm staff, and I have to ask. So they're like, yeah, pick something. So this is what, and I got this for you. If I ever see you again, we'll give them to you. Well, when I see you again,
There we
I
go.
just don't know when it's gonna be. Look what they got. They're little gibbets.
They are gibbets, Sonic gibbets.
Look at that.
That would be so cute.
You got the roller skate.
I see.
What is that? I think that's a hot dog. Is that a hot dog? I don't know. Is that a
It
hot
does
dog?
look like a hot dog.
Okay, some ice cream. I just think this is adorable. So
So
this is
things on their
yours.
menu. Okay.
Isn't that adorable?
That is adorable. So, well, speaking of, I know that you and J Rob have your Halloween collab coming up. And I think it
Yeah.
was back in April or May. I was trying to do a segment called What's in Your Stash? And I tried to present it to Lizzie. It didn't go over well.
Well, listen, first of all, she does a Saturday show every other week or
It's
something?
every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday with Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just want to make sure she hadn't changed her name to protect the innocent. But the last time I tuned in, you were like, she's like, okay, now we're gonna do. I'm not. You were doing something, and she's like, I'm not part of that segment. You know
That
how
was the
Lizzie
segment that
gets.
I'm just
And she
bringing up.
sits
So what?
back and she's got a frown on her face. And then when you get done talking, she's like, now we're going to do my segment. And I'm like, what segment?
So she sent me. So back then during
I'm
that
like,
show,
did
because
you guys
you were
not
in the
call each
audience.
other before the live?
Mhm. You were in the audience. I think it was
You know,
April,
I'm
might have
never
been
doing
May.
a segment.
And we're talking about doing. I was like, let's do segments. That way we can move on from topic to topic a little bit. And
Right.
so one of the topics was what's in your stash. We always do what's in your cart, and we talk about the weather. And so I wanted to do a what's in your stash where we sent people out to shop their stash, the ones that they already have that might be sitting on the shelf and things, to get us reacquainted. And so I was trying to introduce it. I don't know why. She just wouldn't let me unfold it and things. So at the time, you were like, I will do that with you. So then I revisited it during our last live. And I'm like, okay, I wanted to do this segment. I still want to, go ahead and kind of work out the kinks. I tried to bring it back up. And then I was like, it's okay. Because Rebecca said that she would do it with me. So since you said that, and I put you on the
Yeah.
spot, I want to kind of work the kinks out and do something with that where, we get people reacquainted. Everybody builds a stash. It's natural, when we get addicted. So what do we do? How do we, besides putting them on the D stash, which is still great. A lot of people put them on a D stash platform, and they sell them. But, what did we do when we first bought it? How did we feel? What caused us to
Well,
buy?
what would you think of, like, people have asked me every year I do a theme. This year was winter or Christmas. We
Christmas,
could do
yes.
like a shop your stash or a stash theme, something
Yeah.
from your stash, a year of the stash. I don't know. We'll think of something, but
Yeah, we can do that. So I just thought it was a good idea to try and reconnect because I was going through the life cycle of the diamond painter at one point. And I remember how we all start off with the cute little cheap, we buy 100 of them for $4
oh my
each.
gosh. I'd go to that mailbox every damn day waiting for my AliExpress stuff. You too, right? Yes. Tell me. Every
So
day. Where's my AliExpress? Because I have one of those mailboxes.
uh,
Yeah.
I just remember that. And so once you get away from that and we do start shopping the hitters, which is Dreamer Designs, Diamond Art Club, Captured by Radiance, once you start, shopping the big wigs, a lot of times, we kind of leave our stash behind, leave it alone. Even when we on no buys, I've been noticing, even the people on no buys, they're not going all the way back and shopping their stash. They're probably just shopping like their more recent purchases. So I wanted to come up with a way to just kind of reconnect with some of the ones we put on the back of the shelf, and they became the old dusty toy, like the movie toys.
Well, when I cleaned this room out, I honestly threw a bunch away that were
You
all
had so many in there.
double-sided adhesive. I just looked at them and I said, first of all, you're separated from your drills, and that marriage is never getting back together. And so I just threw them out. I'm like, I'm never going to sit down and do a double-sided adhesive. And the longer you wait to do stuff that's in your stash, now you're looking at Diamond Art Club that's got segmented plastic, and we got pointer pens, and we got Diamond Art Club has changed their diamonds. Like, I used to be able to push the pop-up ones down. I can't even see the pop-up ones now until they're on the floor. And I'll be like, why is there a hole in my painting? Because they change, everything changes so rapidly that when you go back, even with us 5-6 years, nobody wants to do those paintings anymore. But
That's exactly where I'm getting at. Yep.
There is one that I've been saving, and that's the I'm going to do it with Joanna. That's Elizabeth. J. Rob did it once.
Yeah, Man Bun did it also. Did you see his?
He did Elizabeth, the Queen, the big Queen. Oh no, I didn't.
He blung it out.
He did Princess Diana, but I didn't know he did the Queen. Ooh, Elizabeth.
He did Elizabeth, all the orange. He blung it out. He did Princess Diana. He's done like 4 or 5 other princesses. But he loves Alice in Wonderland, so he's working his way through his Alice in Wonderland items.
I did
Mhm.
that.
And he has a lot of Alice in Wonderland, so um, he's working his way through them. But he blings everything to. I mean, he almost creates a whole new canvas. It's not just like sprinkle
Well,
here, let's
no,
enhance here.
I can't afford that. And I don't know what his thought process is, but when I'm blinging now, I'm actually thinking about what I'm doing. Is this bringing light? Is this bringing shadow? Is this bringing, is this, lifting the back, this
Back
is it
color, yeah,
focus this item versus the background. Like, if you've got foliage all around these flowers, you just want to bring the flowers out,
correct.
you don't have to bling the greenery
The
too.
greenery also
So
correct.
you have to think about what you're actually doing, which is, Joanna and I just ordered these mystery paintings where you don't even know what you're painting. So I'm not sure how that's going to work because I like to do it as I go along, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Because I'll paint something and I'll realize this is what I'm foreseeing, and I'll realize, oh gosh, that would have looked good if I had done this, and I'll be picking off, because I'm one of those people that will do that. I will pick off the diamonds. I'm that person. When I got a crochet project last night, I did the same row 3 times.
That's how I end up putting, like, when I'm cross stitching, especially this Disney project that I have, the characters, once you get off and you got a frog, you don't feel like going right back to it. You got to put it away. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'll ever pick it up again. I'm hoping that I will, but what happened is you like, oh goodness, I made it. It's not like 3 stitches.
I'll show you where I'm at with the blanket, but I did this row and I'm like, oh, this is a weird pattern. Like, well, I'm like, something's not right. So I frog it all out and I do it again. This time I got it all to work. And I'm like, oh, I'm so proud of myself. Then I read the pattern again and it's something totally different. Are you kidding me? Where did that come from? Anyway, like, this is my paper. It's mangled. Like, these are the
At least you're able to work from paper. Once I went digital, it's hard to go back.
This is an advanced pattern. Like, this is one row. This is every single row is different. This is a row. If you miss one instruction, this is a row. It's not like here's a 4-row repeat. No, and it's going to be beautiful. Hold on. Let me pick it up here. Oh, goodness. So.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
Retreat. I think I started it when I was with you guys.
Look at that. That is gorgeous.
But every single row is different. It's just incredible. So, but so that's where I'm at crochet wise. I don't have any other crochet projects going. This poor piece of paper. I should have made a copy of it, but anyway.
Do you cross stitch?
I haven't lately. I just haven't. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't get as much joy out of it as I used to. I just love crocheting. Oh, the hook. I don't want to separate the hook. If I do that, I'll never remember what size hook I was using.
Now, because we bling, which is what we do with diamond painting, we can definitely bling when it comes to cross stitch because we're buying, metallic floss and we can put pearlized beads on. When it comes to crochet and you want to bling, what are you using and what are you doing?
I don't bling my crochet.
Well, I'm over the top. Well, gotta bling everything.
No, but there's different yarns right now. The most popular yarn right now is the gradient yarn. Everybody's doing the gradient thing. I just love gradient yarn. But there's yarn that has silver slivers and stuff in it. But and I'll use those for like hats and stuff. Yeah, not necessarily for garments or blankets or anything. Sometimes Joe crochets with beads into a project. What I'm really excited, I made a deal with Tim from Leopard Leatherworks. He is making he's ordered these crochet hooks, and he's going to make a special, not pen, but a hook. And what he's making is you'll have all the different ends, and they'll screw into this one that he's making, and it's going to look like a diamond painting pen.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like a resin thing. Yeah. But he's doing it for crochet, which I think is so cool. You can blend crochet with beads, fancy. Don't give me any ideas, you guys. Stop. Now I want to go bling crochet. Oh, you guys.
You can bling crochet with beads.
Yeah, I'll see what you started. But
I put a pic on.
So this is something I finished the other day. This is a little Harry Potter car.
Oh, cute.
Isn't it adorable?
It is.
The doors open. Look at there. The doors open. You know what's great about Legos? No glue. No.
That's true. Glue. But I've had to use glue on the car. You remember the car that I made?
Look, there's a suitcase in the trunk.
The electric car with the window. Yeah. But I couldn't get the window to stay in at all. And I went out. I threw that jewelry glue on there and put it in permanently.
So, Melinda, I saw your comment about learning to crochet at a retreat. Who's having where are you going? What retreat? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Are you going to a retreat sometime soon too?
So there are I think there's a special invitation to the retreat that the team I was putting together. Now I had went online when I first
special invitation because I said mine got lost in the mail, right?
She did. She sent an email. It came out by email, but we had requested information. So she had made an announcement, I think, on her Facebook page, and in the announcement, you could click a button that said, "Let me know, when you're up and running and you are hosting your first retreat." And so I think the people that clicked the button, because she simply replied directly to my request. So I didn't know how many of us had already replied, and I wanted to at least sign up for the weeks that we all could be there together. So
definitely,
yeah. So
I think they were
that's the next thing, trying to figure out who,
you go to that every year. You going to the Lone Star retreat?
No, I usually go to the Lone Star retreat, but I had those issues this year, and so I didn't know. I didn't. Well, but at the time that they was doing the deposits and stuff, that's when I was in the midst of everything.
Well, it looks like Joe got your spot.
Joe, you going?
She's going in your place. I went to several of the Lone Star retreats. That was the first diamond painting retreat. Was Lone Star retreat, and we were all there, and we had oh my God, that's amazing. When they were nice and small and intimate, and I don't know, but some drama came out of there that was just not pleasant. I don't like the drama. Lone Star will be your first. You're going to have such a good time. Bring your cross stitch project. If you're going to learn to crochet there, that's awesome. I don't know who's going to.
Now, last year, I noticed that the cross stitchers, they seem to be better equipped than us diamond painters. Yeah. They showed up. We lost power.
At the Lone Star, you mean? Yeah.
The Lone Star. Yeah. And so if we didn't have access to power outlets where we could charge up our devices and things, we were sitting blind. We were dancing and singing because we didn't have anything. It was hard to get our light pads and things going. But I turned around and I looked. For some reason, we were all separated up, cross stitchers here, diamond painters there. Yeah. And one of the things I noticed is cross stitchers came ready for the end of the world. One lady had a portable solar powered generator. I was like, oh my God. I told him, I said, you guys are lit up over here like New York City. Here's where the power is. I clearly am sitting on the wrong side of the room. Like
That's right.
they were getting things done. And we were over there like, I got 20 minutes left on my my recommendation, if you go into a retreat, take a nice, they had halos, these new halo things. And some of the halos had like AC plugs where you look like you plugging into a wall outlet. That's how powerful they were on that side of the room.
Well, Joe and Melinda, you guys will have a good time. There's a lot of wonderful, wonderful people there. The cross stitch world is so, I love those people. I love them to death. I just don't do a lot of cross stitch anymore. So, and I don't do a lot of bouncing around YouTube as much as I used to, because I don't know. I just don't. But you know who I saw the other day, and she is coming back, I think Saturday might be her first live back, but you went to the Lone Star retreat with her. She was like 9 months pregnant. Her name's
Meredith.
Is that her name, Meredith?
Yeah, well, they called her Mary. That was her nickname.
Mary Mudd.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Mary Mudd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's coming back. I think it's this weekend. I think she's going to start back up. Her baby's 2 years old.
She sat at my table last year and the year before. She sat at the same table with me, and we was making jokes about the year before, because she was 9 months pregnant at the time. And so Cheryl Gerhardt said, "No, that was the year that you and your husband have been having fun because you were pregnant." And she said, "Bad thing about showing up anywhere pregnant is people know what you've been up to." But the baby, she said she was sending out, Facebook updates and photos. The baby is gorgeous. But she's getting big now. She's almost 2. So that'll be fun.
She's starting up her company again, her Mary Mudd.
Good. That'll be.
She does a lot of cover minders and things like that. So
that's going to be a lot of fun.
I love that retreat, guys. You guys will get to meet her, Joe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I love when
what are they up to, like 30, 40? How many people go down to that retreat, the Lone Star?
It's usually almost 60. That one's kind of big. It's not as big as the Great Lakes, but it's like very close. So we may have 60, 62 or something, and they may have 52 or 54. It's very close in number. It's definitely not as intimate as
what's her name's sister there with the Texas hair?
Oh, you're talking about Tam? She wasn't there last year.
No?
She wasn't there last year. She didn't come. I think she was helping her daughter get ready.
Okay.
Yeah. She's helping her daughter get ready for something. And they had an event, and it was conflicting with the weekend of the retreat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It happens. Like, sometimes gets in the way. That's what happened with me. This is my first retreat that I'll be missing. And obviously, I'm sad because I love going, hanging out with everybody, hugging, and just, getting some time away.
Do you have plans to go to another one?
I'm going to the one, for Tima. That's going to be in October. And then
October.
Next year, I wanted to, I know that Rachel Ray and
well, if we need to talk, if you're coming this direction in October, I could drive somewhere and meet you, and we could do,
or I could come to your house.
You can come stay here, and then I'll just drive you over to there. Or
exactly.
Yes, I have an entire house now.
That's right. So I could come hang out, get loved on by the pets.
I would love
that. And then head on over. That's why I was asking earlier, because I was trying to if I'm going to be right there in Missouri. So you and Crashley are right there. It would not make sense to come that far and not see
from me. So, which is why I was surprised I didn't get an invite, but that's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I just love to get together with you guys. So
that'll be so much fun.
I don't want to know that you're 4 hours away and I missed it. I don't want to. I would really be upset because
I definitely don't want that. So hopefully, you know, we can all slumber party it out and have another sister, you know, impromptu sisters visit. That'll be so much fun.
it would be. It would be.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to let you go prepare for your show. So,
Thank you.
another person that you'd like, she was here earlier. Why is her name escaping me? Dip in Time goes
Rhonda.
live at 8 o'clock. Right after me on Wednesdays. If you've never seen her, tune into her channel. Go to Dip in Time. She is a hoot. And then at 9, tune into Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions. Thank you for helping me help me out tonight. I did have a massive headache, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming. Don't forget, Monday night will be the finale of The Great Escape. You do have to be there to win one of the grand prizes. 3 amazing grand prizes, including any canvas you want from Dreamer Designs. Any canvas. Not just the $20 one. You can, like, you know, anyway. There's no such thing as a $20 canvas anymore, is there? No. Okay, I think Tia left us already. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.